Dear first prep, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. It's Mr. Ahmed Mahmoud with you today to introduce a new mathematics lesson. Today, inshallah, we have Algebra Unit 1, Lesson 2. The lesson is called Comparing and Ordering Rational Numbers. In this lesson, inshallah, we are going to learn how can we compare between two rational numbers, and how can we represent rational numbers on the number line, and how can we put rational numbers between two given rational numbers. Let's start the lesson. First, we are going to learn how can we represent rational number on the number line. Okay, for example, if he gave me example like this, represent 4 over 5 on the number line. The first step, we are going to draw the number line, and I'm going to put all numbers on the number line with denominator 5. Again, I'm going to put all the numbers on the number line with denominator 5 like this. 0, 1 over 5, 2 over 5, 3 over 5, 4 over 5, and so on. To the left, negative 1 over 5, negative 2 over 5, and so on. Okay, here the whole numbers. 0 is a whole number. 5 over 5 equal 1. This is a whole number. Negative 5 over 5 equal negative 1. This is a whole number like this. So this is 0, and this is 1, and this is negative 1. Between them we have the fractions. So all the numbers here are rational, but 0 and 5 over 5 and the negative 5 over 5 are rational and integers. Okay, where is the number that we need to represent? 4 over 5. 4 over 5 represented here, so I'm going to put a balloon above the number like this. This is the representation of 4 over 5 on the number line. Another example, if he asked me to represent 1 over 2 and negative 2 over 3 on the number line. Now we have two numbers with different denominator. It is difficult to represent the two numbers, or I can't represent the two numbers like this, so I need to change the two numbers into a common denominator. Okay, the easiest way to change the two numbers in the common denominator by switching denominator. How come? The two denominators are 2 and 3. So I'm going to multiply the first fraction by 3 and multiply the second fraction by 2 like this. The first fraction 1 over 2. I'm going to multiply up and down times 3. 1 times 3 and 2 times 3. So it will be 3 over 6. 1 times 3 equals 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. The second fraction I'm going to multiply up and down by 2. So it will be like this. Negative 2 over 3 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 equal 4, and 3 times 3 times 2 equals 6. So the fraction will be negative 4 over 6. So the two fractions now are 3 over 6 and the negative 4 over 6. So I'm going to put the whole number line over 6 like this. 0, 1 over 6, 2 over 6, 3 over 6, and so on. And to the left, negative 1 over 6, negative 2 over 6, negative 3 over 6, and so on. Okay, now highlight the whole numbers. 0, 6 over 6, which is 1, negative 6 over 6, which is 2. Now the two numbers, 3 over 6, represented here, 3 over 6, and the negative 4 over 6 represented here. So I'm going to put a balloon above the two numbers like this. This is 3 over 6, and the other number, negative 4 over 6. This is the representation of 1 over 2 and the negative 2 over 3 on the number line. Don't forget, 1 over 2 is 3 over 6, and the negative 2 over 3 is negative 4 over 6. Okay, let's solve the first question with us. Okay, now this is an example. Represent the following numbers on the number line, then arrange them ascendingly. Okay, now to represent all these numbers on one number line, so I'm going to put them with the same denominator. Okay, here 7 is over 5 and 9 is over 5. 0, 2 and 1, all of them over 1. This is 0 over 1 and this is 2 over 1 and this is negative 1 over 1. Okay, to change 0 over 1, 2 over 1, negative 1 over 1 to be 5, so I'm going to multiply all of them times 5 over 5. I'm going to multiply negative 1 over 1 times 5 over 5 and 2 over 1 times 5 over 5 and 0 over 1 times 5 over 5. It will be like this: 7 over 5, the same, 0, 9 over 5, 2 over 1 times 5 over 5, negative 1 over 1 times 5 over 5. The answers will be 7 over 5, 0, 9 over 5, 10 over 5, negative 5 over 5. Now it's easy to represent these numbers on one number line. So the number line here will be, its denominator is 5, so it will be like this: all of them over 5, 0, 1 over 5, 2 over 5 and so on. To the left, negative 1 over 5, negative 2 over 5 and so on. The whole numbers are 0, 5 over 5, 10 over 5, because 10 over 5 equal to negative 5 over 5, which is equal negative 1. Okay, now 7 over 5 here, 0 here, 9 over 5 here, 10 over 5 here, negative 5 over 5 here. Now the numbers, they written in order: the least number negative 5 over 5, then 0, then 7 over 5, then 9 over 5, then 10 over 5. This order is ascending order from smaller to greater. Okay, example 1. Complete the following numbers on the number line. Number 1. Now we have a number line like this. Okay, by looking carefully, the numbers divided by 3. So here we have negative 4 over 3. So this is negative 5 over 3. Negative 1, which is negative 3 over 3. So here we have negative 2 over 3. Negative 1 over 3. 0. 1 over 3, 2 over 3, 3 over 3, 4 over 3. Next, here the numbers over 6, negative 5 over 6, negative 4 over 6, negative 3 over 6. This is the ascending order. Negative 2 over 6, negative 1 over 6, 0 over 6, 1 over 6, 2 over 6, 3 over 6, 4 over 6, 5 over 6 and 6 over 6, which is 1. Okay. Example 2. Write smaller than, equal or greater than in the suitable place. 1 over 4, what? 1 over 6. Okay, now I have two ways. I can make a cross multiplication, or I can use the least common multiple, but the easiest way is a cross multiplication. 6 times 1, again 6 times 1 equals 6, and 4 times 1 equals 4. Notice that the multiplication comes from down to up like this. It's very important. Note, the multiplication comes from down to up. So 6 times 1 equals 6, 4 times 1 equals 4. Now 6 is greater than 4, so this one is bigger. Now 7 times negative 3. The negative, okay, will be always with the numerator. So this is negative 5 and this is negative 3. 5 times negative 3 equals negative 21. 2 times negative 5 equals negative 10. So negative 10 is greater than negative 21. Number 3. 9 over 5 and 1 and 2 over 3. So now I need to change this mixed number into improper fraction like this. This is 9 over 5 and this is over 3. 3 times 1 plus 2, 3 times 1, 3 plus 2, 5. So 5 times 5 equals 25 and 3 times 9 equals 27. 27 is greater than 25. Next, negative 3.5 and negative 20 over 6. Okay, negative 3.5 equal over 2. 2 times 3, 6 plus 1, 7. And negative 20 over 6, or in the simplest form, equals negative 10 over 3. Now the cross multiplication. 2 times negative 10 equals negative 20. 3 times negative 7 equals negative 21. Negative 20 is greater than negative 21. So this is a bigger one. Number 5. 0.5, which is 1 over 2. 2 over 8, which is 1 over 4. This is by using the calculator, it's okay. 4 times 1 equals 4. 2 times 1 equals 2. 4 is greater than 2. So 0.5 is greater than 2 over 8. The last one, 1.6 equals 8 over 5. The absolute is operation cancel the negative. So here absolute 8 over 5 equals 8 over 5. 8 over 5 and 8 over 5, they are equal to each other. Now example 3. In this example, arrange each of the following rational numbers in ascending order. Okay, to arrange these numbers in the ascending order, so I'm going to look at the biggest denominator, 12. 12, and I'm going to divide 12 by the other denominators. 12 divided 3, it's okay, equal 4. 12 divided by 4, it's okay, equal 3. 12 divided by 8, it's not okay. 12 divided by 8 gives me fraction. So 12 is not divisible by 8. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to double 12. 12 times 2 equals 24. Okay, 24. 24 divisible by 3 equal 8. 24 divided by 12 equal 2. 24 divided by 8 equal 3. 24 divided by 4 equal 6. So 24 is the new denominator for all of them. Okay, now I'm going to change them into 24. So I'm going to multiply the first fraction by 6 up and down. The second fraction times 3 up and down, because 4 times 6 equal 24. 8 times 3 equal 24. Okay, the third fraction, 12 times what equal 24 times 2. So 7 times 2. Here 3 times what equal 24? 3 times 8. So 2 times 8. Okay, then I'm going to write the new fractions. Three times 6, 18. 4 times 6, 24. Negative 5 times 3, 15. 8 times 3 equal 24. 7 times 2, 14. 12 times 2, 24. 2 times 8, 16. 3 times 8, 24. Okay, now he needs to arrange in ascending order. So I'm going to arrange from least to greatest. The least number is negative 15. next is negative 14, then positive 16, then 18. This is the biggest number. Finally, I'm going to write the order is the least number, number 1, is 5 over 24, which originally 5 over 8, negative 5 over 8, and negative 14 over 24, which originally equal negative 7 over 12. And number 3, 16 over 24, which is 2 over 3. Finally, 18 over 24, which is 3 over 4. Don't forget, you have to write the original forms of the numbers. So, example 4. Write a rational number whose value between a given rational numbers. Okay, 1 over 8 and 1 over 4. It's very clear that in numerator 1 and 1, so the inner number will be 1. Now I have 8 and 4. I need to find the number between 8 and 4. It's okay. We have 5, we have 6, we have 7. Use any number of them. I'm going to use 5. Okay. I have another way by making them a common denominator, but this one is better. Okay. Number 2. Negative 2 over 7 and negative 3 over 7. I can switch the denominator, multiply up and down by 14 and up and down by 7, but I note here that 7 can change into 14. 7 times 2 equal 14. So it is easy to change 7 to be 14 times 2. Four over 14 and negative 3 over 14. Okay, now I need a number between 4 and negative 4 and negative 3. There isn't, so I have to do the next. I'm going to multiply up and down by 10. So it will be 40, and this is 140. Okay, and 3 times 10 equal 30. 14 times 10 equal 140. Now I have negative 40 over 140 and negative 30 over 140. I can find 10 numbers between negative 30 and negative 40. You can use any number between them. I'm going to choose negative 31 over 140. You can use negative 32, negative 33, any of them is correct. Okay, the next question. Now example 5. Write the rational number lying between 1 over 2 and 4 over 5. Now he needs 4 rational numbers between the two numbers 1 over 2 and 4 over 5. Okay. I'm going to switch the denominator to make them with common denominator. So I'm going to multiply this fraction by 2 up and down. 2 comes from here. And I'm going to multiply this fraction by 5 up and down. Okay. So they are like this. 1 times 5 equals 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 4 times 5 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8, 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, now we have 5 over 10 and 8 over 10. Between 5 and 8, we have 6, 7 only, but I need 4 numbers. So I'm going to multiply up and down by 10, like this. And up and down here by 10. So it will be 50 over 100. And this is 80 over 100. This is the original numbers. Okay, I can find 4 number between them, 50, 1 over 100, 52 over 100, 53, 54 over 100, you can change this number, it's okay. Number 2, negative 3 over 4 and negative 2 over 3. The denominator here is 4 and the denominator here is 3. So I'm going to multiply this fraction up and down by 4, comes from here. And I'm going to multiply this fraction up and down times 3. Okay, so the two fractions will be like this. Negative 9 over 12, negative 8 over 12 also. This is the original numbers. Okay, now between them I have 4 numbers. Okay, between negative 8 and 9 there isn't numbers between them, so I will add 0. So it will be negative 90 over 120, and this is negative 80 over 120. Between negative 80 and negative 90 I have negative 81 over 120, negative 82 over 120, negative 83 over 120, negative 84 over 120, and this is the 4 numbers. Okay, the next example. Example 6. Identify and write 4 rational numbers between 3 over 2 and 3 over 4 such that one of them is an integer and the other is a rational number. Okay. First, 3 over 2 and 3 over 4. Multiply up and down by 2 and multiply up and down by 4. Okay, now we have here 12 over 8 and here we have 6 over 8. I think between 12 and 6 we have many numbers, so I don't need to add 0 in this case. The numbers will be 7 over 8, 8 over 8, 9 over 8, 10 over 8. Okay, now he needs an integer between the number. This is the integer, then the integer is 8 over 8, which is equal to 1. And this is the end of the lesson. I hope it was helpful for you. See you in the next video inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mr. Ahmed Mahmoud was with you.